Warning, the following show features stunts performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, the reality guys and producers must insist that none of these opinions be taken as facts. Now, please enjoy the show.
Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
What's going on, buddy?
We're back to talk one of our favorites, our Monday night special. This is Below Deck. This is season 10, episode 12. It stinks from the head. Wow, Brian, this was a big surprise here at the end. A pleasant surprise. You don't, like they say in the sports world, you don't like to call for people's jobs, but Alyssa had to go. And unless there's some crazy swerve next week, she's out, dude. She's done. She ran her mouth to Sandy's face, Captain Sandy's face. Done. When I have my wife was here as a witness. When she called her Sandy, I went, woo!
Yeah.
I was like,
same thing.
I was like, oh no, it's over. And like she's seen her. Here comes a joke, stewing on it, and I'm like, yeah, she's supposed to go fire Frazier. So the ricochet shot Frazier, I thought was what was going to happen, or like he was going to get demoted. I didn't know what was going to happen, but she slept on it, man, and axed her. Your reaction?
Well, so she's confirmed fired.
I think she's fired. I'm pretty sure she's fired, bro. I would stake my. They don't bring in the witness unless you're firing somebody.
Really?
Yeah. But you're getting a warning.
When they fired Camille.
Yeah, no, but I mean, Camille was like no, because Camille technically,
There was no witness in there.
I think the thing we don't realize probably sometimes off camera too is they do have like the other deck people, they have a whole engineering squad too, and like a first mate and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I mean, again, I just know because I've been watching some of the other seasons. I've seen them call in the witness for the firings and stuff like that. Like that happened famously with a few other people. So,
you think she'll fire two of Captain Lee's crew?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of don't. I kind of think like the way I thought, because I'm just watching what I see. I'm not gonna. Because I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know.
The whole season. I kind of pick the way I imagine this is going is like, look, if I hear you just breathe wrong, you're gone. Like I think
she's gonna breathe wrong, but she's going to.
But what do you think? Like she would have been on like Watch What Happens Live like that last week, even though she gets fired the next episode.
These people, dude, I think they just don't care. But look, I mean, it's a very fair point. I think she's done. But if she's not, then more drama, right? Like whatever. I just don't think there's enough garlic on that boat to heal that cut. Honestly,
I don't even. How did it happen?
How did what happen?
Are you talking about Frazier's foot or the cut of the?
No. Well, yeah, I'm making the joke about like using the garlic as a joke. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, well, but I don't even remember how he hurt his foot.
I don't know. I think it's just been hurt probably over time. Probably.
Jeez, dude, that's like a pretty bad.
It was gnarly.
Like loose on your sock.
We'll run a little bit in. So I mean, while I agree on the Alyssa stuff, I do think Captain Sandy's not wrong ultimately, right? Like Frazier, you can't like commiserate with your team like that, right? Like you take the input, you can't like just pass it all along and tell them everything, and then they're not like. This is a corporate world. They're working on a boat. Like they're going to talk about what you told them and it gets around. So like, I did feel like Captain Sandy takes a lot of ricochet shots at Frazier. I do think she does put him on blast a lot, which Captain Sandy is famous for doing to Chief Stews. So like, I'm not surprised, but like, if I were him, I could understand some of his frustration this week. Can you agree? Like,
no, definitely. Like, I mean, I even thought he was going to get in trouble when he was talking on the phone to his mom, like just because they have no, like he just got told, hey, don't talk out. And he's just yelling on a boat on the phone, on speakerphone. Like what? I just don't, bad judgment on my opinion.
I think the only saving grace there was that he was saying to his mom, like, I screwed up. But to me, he was doing it for the camera because like we've talked about, like with Watch What Happens and like my TikTok stuff. And like, he doesn't really seem to have a positive opinion of a lot of them. Right. So like, he's probably this is probably going to set him off that like you're going to fire the person who like is like the one I get along with really well. And
like why would he have those tweets watching the show now, and like she kind of gave him a second chance.
Yeah, he needs to chill out. They did a little cleanup from last week. 23K on the tip, 1739 person. It's a really good one. It's a really, really good one.
She wanted to take Rachel with her. She should have.
They should have. Rachel. Rachel had a good moment. She farted. That was funny. She made the plastic box joke. I thought that was kind of funny. Like she had some good moments. One moment I didn't think was great this episode. Again, this is I don't know what Captain Sandy's doing. She talked about whitewater rafting. She talked about fun activities. Let's go play volleyball.
Yeah, it was total like production. I thought like I like to do these things. I was like, why these people don't want to be around you?
What is this, like Top Gun?
Yeah, and I mean, Alyssa's like, I'm gonna go to sleep. Like it's just like I don't know, man. Just bad judgment across like the board. And then we got our boy Tyler is just doing his thing.
White glove service, man. The kid's killing it. I love Tyler. He's chilling. Yo, Alyssa lied right to Sandy's face. Like, oh yeah, we definitely seen if he needed help. It's like, no, you didn't. Dude, the tone, man. I just can't. Again, audible gasp. It would be crazy to see another one go down, because then maybe then Camille and Alyssa become friends in their mutual disdain of Captain Sandy.
And do you think this is like why Captain Lee and her are beefing? Like he comes back and his crew is like completely different without being told.
I think Captain Lee's frustration more comes from the fact that he knows it's coming down to the end, and that like I think his healing probably stuff wasn't going as well as he wanted. And it's still Captain Lee. He still thinks it's his boat, even though he hasn't been there 3 months. Like, I feel bad for Captain Lee. I do. I mean, unfortunately, like this is his last season. Like they said that they just confirmed that it is his last season. Carrie's taking over. They literally started filming the new season. So confirmed season 11, but its filming started like this week. So, we'll probably get it 3 months from now, probably 4 months from now, but yeah, I don't know. And I'm interested to see, like, he's supposed to come back. So again, I want to see that interaction towards the end. I really want to see the reunion this season is going to be like.
And usually everybody comes back. Are they in person or is it like Zoom?
No, they're usually in person. Well, most of them recently have been like, been below deck, like COVID that chilled for a little bit, but like it should be back in person. All the other reunions have been recently. So,
okay.
Ross and Katie.
I'm sick of that guy.
Sick of him. She's, yeah.
Like if he tells me one more time he's a sex addict, like I'm like, dude, shut up.
Gross eyes. Like that's gross ass eyes. That's as much Ross and Katie as you guys are gonna get from us. Tony was still Tony. He was funny. He talked about telenovelas. Called Alyssa. Where's this one? La Otra, the other one. I love that. And then I'm glad she got a nickname probably on her way out. Looking forward to it though, Brian. I really, really want to see what happens next week. And we didn't get Jersey Shore edited. We got a nice surprise this week, which was awesome. I really like that. Let's keep that pace up. Check out everything else we have going on this week on the channel. We'll have the next video after this will be The Bachelor. We will also have Married at First Sight. We have 90 Day Fiance. The Challenge Ride or Die season finale this week. Also look out in the next coming weeks for our Survivor preview. We just had our Love is Blind season 3 epilogue. It's called After the Altar. So go back and check out our coverage of that. Perfect Match premieres tomorrow, Valentine's Day on Netflix. So we will definitely power watch that and get that out with the next day or so. Hopefully if we get through that tomorrow, we might get that out before Bachelor. You'll see. Bachelor's got to earn my trust back a little bit. MILF Manor Mondays. We'll be back next Monday. Was off for the Super Bowl. And
same with 90
Day Fiance. Yep. So cool. All right. Check out our TikTok, our Instagram, everything else. We're gonna have a lot of interviews. We're gonna have some charity stuff coming up soon. And look out possibly 2 babies from merch and things like that. We're gonna start really building up some things for everyone to interact with. But for myself and Brian, thank you. Peace.